All right. So today on NewbieVet, got a special guest. We got that man, Dank Luciano. I nailed it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm on it. What's going on, King?
What's going on?
So, man, how's everything going with you, brother?
Everything Gucci.
Okay. So let's start off on the beginning. What made you come up with Dank Luciano as a name?
I can curse?
Yeah.
Shit, I used to sell weed and shit.
Okay.
In high school.
In high school?
Yeah, and I used to be a Wiz Khalifa fan and shit. That's what they used to call the weed. I went to South Aiken, like in my city. That's what the white people used to call the weed. Okay. So this white boy I used to serve, he used to say my name is Dank in the phone. You know what I'm saying? Cause that's the whatever. I said, I like that, you know what I'm saying? So the Luciano came later when I got infected. Like, I like the mafia, the mob, and organized crime and shit, you know what I'm saying? So that Lucky Luciano, so I just put it together and, you know, made it Dank Luciano.
Okay. All right, so originally, where you from? Are you from Carolina? Or?
I'm from New York, from Far Rockaway, Queens, New York.
Okay, New York, okay.
But then I ended up moving to South Carolina.
How old were you?
I was young, I was like 10 or something like that.
So 10, so you got a little history in New York that you remember.
Yeah.
So what was a little bit of history that you remember in New York, like growing up and stuff like that?
I'm from the projects, really, so it was cool. Like, I remember with school, I went all my schools, the blocks and stuff I grew up on, all that. Like, it was good though. Like, New York lit.
So it's like what it is on TV and shit?
Yeah, it is. New York is exactly how it look on TV, for sure. Like, yeah, it's lit.
Okay. So basically, making that transition from New York down to Carolina. That was the next stop?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so what was that like? Of course, you don't know why y'all moved, but how was that transition for you moving from New York and down to the South?
It was different. We had to learn like different shit, like ma'am, and like it was a lot more trees. It was a lot more yards. It was a lot more all that type of stuff. Like the school was different. Like no kids outside playing like that and all that. It was different though. Like the people, like you go from having 200 people on the block to now you got a street with nobody out this bitch for like 3-4 hours. You might got 2 cars driving down this bitch.
Right.
And you got like, you know, we go from having a store every corner to now it's, we gotta walk to the store. We gotta walk to Save-A-Lot. How far Save-A-Lot is? Save like 20 minutes. Like, damn.
That's real talk. That's real though.
Yeah, it was different.
That's different. Okay. So being in Carolina, what was the first school you had went to?
I went to a school called North Aiken.
North Aiken. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
When I was elementary, then I went from North Aiken to a school called Chucker Creek. Then I went to Millbrook. Then I went to Chucker Creek. This all in the same year though, 'cause we had moved. Then I went to Kennedy Middle School. Then I went to South Aiken.
South Aiken. Mm-hmm. Okay. Cool. Damn, you been traveling, man.
Yeah.
Okay, that was up, man. So, far as with the history of Aiken, like I said, I stayed in Aiken for like 6, 7, 8 years.
Yeah.
But I was in the countryside of Aiken, you know, really like that. What was your experience as far as like, cause you stay in Aiken now, right?
Yeah.
But what's your experience of Aiken for people that don't know about Aiken?
Cause
normally people ride down there, it's boring as shit.
Yeah,
like, if you don't know where to go. If you don't know where to go.
I ain't gonna lie, like, we make Aiken crack though. Like, well, I'm from, like, Aiken cracking, like, you know what I'm saying? It's going on, like, I mean, it's of course, it's bogus to people that don't got nothing going on, but like,
I said, if you don't know where nothing
Yeah, but I'm from Tools Hill, I'm from the west side, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So my hood, me and my niggas, like, you know, that's where we hang out at. Like, little bro, they on the north side. It's decent now. It's not no bullshit. We ain't gonna let nobody else come and play it, you know what I'm saying? But to us, it's kind of bogus a little bit.
The reason I say that for like the people, like I said, me, I shot a lot of videos in Aiken for artists and stuff back then. So I've been in the hoods.
Yeah.
So I know where the shit be at. You know what I'm saying? But for the people that don't know,
for sure,
you know, they going to Aiken, they probably going just to go shopping. Going to some of the plazas or something like that.
Well,
they ain't going out nowhere outside of that.
Yeah, like where I'm from and where little bro from, like it's cracking and shit.
Yeah. So man, as far as what got you into the music, man?
Like as far as like when it comes to the music, I honestly do music because of 50 Cent. Like that's my all-time GOAT. You know what I'm saying? I was like, if I remember, it was like 2002, 2003 when Get Rich or Die Trying came out. That was his first that I remember, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I used to listen, my grandmother had a it was like a radio mixed with a tape thing. It had like a little antenna on it, a little handle on it, but it was like this big, and you could put headphones in it. So my uncle, he a real hip hop fan, so he had these little tapes. So I don't know how the fuck I got the tape. I ain't gonna lie, but I was just listening to the tape, and I used to go to sleep listening to the shit, and I used to get in the mirror and act like I'm rapping 50 Cent, you know what I'm saying?
You got the shirt off and shit?
Yeah, take the shirt off. Look, I might put that bitch around my head, all type of shit. Yeah. So that's what it was. It was like that. So
okay. So you were rocking with the whole G Unit squad and
I used to make my we got a hair store called New Image in the city.
Yeah,
go to New Image. Yeah, New Image. I would get the magnet earrings.
They still got the magnet earrings.
They still got the magnet earrings. I had the magnet earrings. I had the 50 Cent I was too little to wear the tank tops he had come out. He had tank tops. Yeah, I had the little G Unit wristband, the headband. Yeah, I was G Unit.
So who were like, out of the G Unit squad, like who was like some of the people that you rock with?
Out of G Unit, Lloyd Banks. Lloyd. I had really, I'm gonna be honest. Like at the time, Young Buck was a artist, but he wasn't there when I started fucking with them at first. You know what I'm saying? Right. He must have got with them later. Yeah. Like Young Buck, I was fucking with him. Lloyd Banks, The Hunger for More, the first one.
Oh yeah.
And 50.
Yeah, 50.
And Eminem too. I thought Eminem was G Unit.
Yeah, you ain't like Yayo?
Tony Yayo. I mean, he was locked. Okay. He must have been locked up when I started fucking with them. Yeah. I never really got into him like that.
Okay. So far as dealing, that you like 50. So was your music based on the type of music 50 made, or you just like the imagery of the 50?
See, what's crazy, I couldn't curse. I couldn't curse then. I was that young, like I couldn't curse around other people. So I get around my friends and rap the shit. But I was just rapping like on some poetic shit, like on some making it rhyme, like cat hat. But then over time, like people used to be like, bro, you saying some little catchy shit, like. So I started taking it serious. Like I really was a freestyler. But then I used to freestyle so good that niggas in my hood, even my mentor right there, like he used to tell me like, y'all need to write that down or shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it was. Like I didn't like writing music till I started like really like going out there and freestyling for people and shit, copying, imitating 50 to little, you know.
And then everybody start telling you need to take it serious.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. So what was like your first experience in the studio?
I went with shout out Mike Jones. I went with Mike Jones, and this is it's another shout out Dr. Ill. Okay. Dr. Ill. But see, I'm gonna tell you what's so funny about my first time in the studio. Like after the interview, like I want you to pull it up. Okay. It's on SoundCloud. I used to rap like Wiz Khalifa. That was my boy. You feel? I was 15, smoking weed, thinking it like it was.
I think every teenager when Wiz came out started smoking weed.
Yeah, that was my boy. Word. That was like
that's about true.
I used to have the camo shorts, the Chuck Taylors, the fro. It was
Taylor gang, everything.
Yeah, smoking weed and shit. So I used to rap like Wiz, but then like I'm gonna be real. Like I realized like damn. Cause like I was going to South Aiken, what you call the white people's side of where we from, you know what I'm saying? But I was living in the hood, but they said some shit about a zoning to where it's like if you live on this side of the neighborhood, you got to go to South Aiken, but if you go to this side, you go to Aiken High. So my side, on the west side, I had to go to South Aiken. So it was like I go over here and be influenced by this type of shit, but then I'm coming back to the hood at night when school over with and being influenced by this type of shit. So it wasn't mixing. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I had to really.
Right. I think that's what you just said. I think a lot of artists, they have that issue when they trying to find their sound. Yeah. Because it's like you trying to you get your, you think you have the sound because your homeboys and your people that are around you, that shit hard. Yeah. Then you go on this side, they rocking to some other type of shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, I totally feel
like Juicy J, Wiz Khalifa, all that type of shit was what them Southside niggas had like. Right. And I'm over there, you know what I'm saying? I'm trapping this shit, I'm selling a little weed and doing what I'm doing over there.
You got no chill but to hear that shit.
Yeah, but then when I go to the hood, they listen to the motherfucking, who was hot back then?
During that time, Jeezy,
we listened to the motherfucking Bankroll Fresh, Gucci, shit.
I was like, but 02, 03, like the hottest thing at that time was just Jeezy.
But see, 02
So you got
03,
that
I was like,
Gucci was fighting a charge.
But see, in 03, I was like 9 or some shit, 8 or some shit.
Damn.
Yeah, I was born in 94. I was born in 94.
God damn, boy. Ooh.
Yeah.
I mean, you feel old as hell. They said, ooh.
Yeah, I was like 8 or 9 in like 03 or some shit. Word.
Yeah.
Word.
Damn.
I ain't hear about Gucci Man till I got a little old. I think the first song I ever heard of Gucci Man was that what that shit was.
What was the first rap song that you heard? Like
the first rap song. The first rap song I ever heard.
Period. Well, how old were you and like what song was it?
That I can recollect, like
that
my own personal knowledge.
Remember
on some Biggie shit. I'm from New York, so I used to hear music and shit. It would probably be
my Biggie.
Yeah,
Biggie.
It was all a dream.
Yeah,
I used to, that shit. That was the first song that I can recollect of my thinking.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But the first time I ever could listen to music on my own and fuck with it was 50.
50.
Right,
Right. So your family, like, so were they like tuned into music?
My grandmother she's singing in church and shit. My grandfather used to be playing James Brown band. You know what I'm saying? So I got the music roots in me. My mom, my father Jamaican.
Okay.
So my mother like reggae. My mother was real big into the music.
So you had the reggae music growing up?
Yeah, like my mom, she wanted them. I got a real hood mom. You feel me? Like a traditional street mother. So she's smoking a cigarette, drinking a beer, big ass fucking speaker playing, all type of shit coming through. You might got some Tevin Campbell, but after that, she playing some other shit. So,
so wide selection.
Yeah.
That's what's up, bro. So did you use all those elements as far as with your music today? Like, do you try to use all those what you grew up with and try to apply that to your sound? Yeah,
that's what made me so fire. Like, that's what made me different than the average art. Cause I ride around listening to Michael Jackson and Sam Cooke and shit. When I'm in the car, I don't just be playing. No, I'm either listening to me, my partners, or some old shit, like, you know what I'm saying, Patti LaBelle and stuff. That's what I listen to, me personally. It get my mind to a different element, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I like to incorporate, like, my uncle always told me everything started from something. You got to go to the root of things, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to music, like, you got to remember, pay homage to who's before you. That's his favorite word. You got to pay homage, man. Feel me? So I listen to the old shit and be like, damn, because I might take some of it been done before, but to my generation it's new. You get what I'm saying? But to y'all it have been done. So I can take something from 85 and bring it in 2020 or whenever I was doing it.
Refresh
and it'd be fine.
Now and then like I tell a lot of people that like a lot of, if you get into art, and that's one thing I feel like when it comes to hip hop, you know, I feel like hip hop's getting to a stage now where everything's diluted to a point where everything sounds redundant and it sounds the same. And the reason being because it's like, you know, they got this machine of music hired going anyway.
Yeah.
But I felt like a lot of the artists that come out, they don't pay homage to a lot of the older artists that made the way for them. Because I feel like if you're getting into the game, like hip hop music, same thing you getting in basketball. You got to know who's the top dog in basketball. You got to know who is the greatest basketball players in there. If you want to be the greatest, you got to know who was the greatest to beat them. So same thing with rap. If you want to be one of the greatest rappers of all time, how you going to be called that? You don't even know who the hell Rakim. You don't know Tupac.
You know what I'm
you
saying?
don't know who
That's
these
a
people,
fact.
you know what I'm saying? So,
that's real.
But you'd be surprised. There's a lot of artists today that don't know who these people is.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? They hear a song and they think that song is brand new and that song probably 30, 40 years old.
Yeah.
But like you said, you know, which is the beauty of music, that you can take something 30 years and refresh their whole career. You're not knowing, say like if you sample Elder Bard song or something like that, and that song go platinum. He can go on tour just off you hitting the hit.
Type shit.
You get what I'm saying?
And I don't even know who the fuck that is. Word. You fucked me up with that. Like, I don't know who the fuck that is. I thought that was a name off a movie. I'd have heard of the nigga say Elder Bard. I thought that was a Mexican off the, you feel me, nigga to that.
But right though, you feel me though? You know, but like I said, it's a wild load of music, man. You know, there's a lot of shit that I don't know. A lot of musicians I find out every day, like, who the hell is that? I'm like, okay, shit, you know, but But I feel like as musician, I feel like you do need to dig in sometimes and figure out whose this is and what this is. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
And that helps you find new sounds.
Yeah,
so you won't be sounding the same and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So what's some new stuff you got coming out, man? I know you got some music.
I got a whole EP named 448.
Okay.
440. I'm gonna give it to you before we go.
What's up with the title?
I got it from on some trap shit for real, but my mentor though, like me and him was like, I be calling this my brother, like my big bro. Like I call this nigga and I be asking him like, no, Dank, that's lame, or yeah, Dank, do this. You know what I'm saying? So he really be helping me. He helped me mold a lot of things, like a lot of ideas, a lot of, you know what I'm saying? So really what it is, like my real reason for making it was more so like, it was like vacuum seal, like a 448 is vacuum seal, like you can seal in it, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like, cause everything I had, I've been concealing, I've been keeping it from the people, you know what I'm saying? It's been something that I should have been put out, but I haven't been putting nothing out, you know what I'm saying? So I wanted to bust open the seal and it'd be that.
Okay. A big ass fucking bird in his mouth.
Word,
it's a damn insect or whatever. Yeah, so I got a question, man. You know, got a request. So what's the significance of your birthday, man?
Oh, my birthday, that's the day that Pac was killed. And also like, to be honest, it was ironic about that is, you know what I'm saying, my birthday, 9/13/94, September 13th, that's the day that Tupac was killed or whatever, right? But ironic about that is my grandfather also was buried on that day. You know what I'm saying? My grandfather was a musician with James Brown band and all that type of stuff like that. So it's like, it's more like a Pac reincarnated type thing. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how my brother liked to put it. You know what I'm saying? That's how he liked to.
Like a phoenix coming from the ashes.
Like, and then it's like I'm more so like, to my people, I'm like a revolutionary. You know what I'm saying? I'm more like because if you know me as a person, I'm not just I'm a very knowledgeable individual, you know what I'm saying? But like the way that I put my music out is I have a different message when it comes to my music. Despite me rapping this one way, if you listen to it, it's for the people. I'm speaking to a certain like, you know what I'm saying, dialect to certain people, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, for sure.
Okay. So what is, far as when it comes to Aiken, like I haven't been in Aiken, I haven't lived in Aiken in a few years. I've been in Augusta for the past 6-7 years now. So far as like the crime, you know, has the crime settled down in Aiken or it kind of still up there?
I mean, people watch the news, you know what I'm saying? That's all, I'm gonna leave it at that, like that. Like, you know, people watch the news. I mean, it's fucked up though. Aiken,
so why do you feel the crime rate is high? Like, you know, the reason I asked that because like in Augusta down this way, you know, a lot of people, they have beefs and stuff with each other and stuff like that. Which is, my thing is this, if you grown, you got beef with each other, you settle it how you settle it. My only issue is when the beef settle and then you got innocent bystanders get hit. You got kids getting hit.
Correct, that's real.
You know what I'm saying? That has nothing to do with it. You get what I'm saying?
Like, in my city, I'm speaking on Aiken.
Gotcha.
Aiken County, you know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Everybody grow with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know everybody. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you got this group of niggas that fuck with these group of niggas, right? But it's like, this group of niggas don't know why they don't like this group of niggas, but it's 2 niggas in each side that don't like each other. So if it's 12 niggas over here and 2 of them don't like 2 over, and it's 9 of them over there, then all 12 of them not just gonna like them over there because they rocking with this is who I'm rocking with. So a lot of niggas don't even know why they don't even fuck with the other side, because other than my homeboy don't like this nigga, or you get what I'm saying?
That's so true, bro.
But then it's like, too, it's historic though. Like, you might got a nigga over here that done did something to your partner. Like, I don't want to speak too much, but I done been in situations where like, niggas done did something to somebody I fuck with that's on my side, but I got niggas with me that fuck with the niggas that did that.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But these my people though.
Right,
so it's like, I can't expect these niggas to woo up. You get what I'm saying? So that's why that's why the crime rate so high, because the back door, you get what I'm saying? It's really like you fuck with, you choose your group of people and you rock with them group of people. You get what I'm saying? And then you got people that's gonna oppose that because, well, we got a little crew we got something called this shit, and we from this side, and we got this called this shit. Like, that's how Aiken is. Like, Aiken is like broken up into sections and sets and shit. Like, you got, like, me and my bro, we the west side. You get what I'm saying? And lil' bro, them, they the north side. You get what I'm saying? But then you got some niggas from like 421, and you got some Graniteville niggas, then you got some niggas that's from Clearwater, then you got, so everybody rocking with who they rocking with, you get what I'm saying? But to be real, like, me and my guys, like, we don't fuck, I ain't gonna say we don't fuck with nobody, but, you know, we don't really fuck with nobody.
Stay out the way.
We clicked up together, and that's what it is. Like, it's us. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's us. And the rest of them niggas, we might not be on y'all ass, but y'all come playing, you know. That's what it is.
Yeah, you know, gotta protect your own. Protect your own. Comfort territory.
Yeah, that's what it is.
So you got videos?
Yeah, I just dropped a video some months ago named Japan. I got a video of Business is Business Hibachi, but them old, bro. You know what I'm saying? They not old. Well, the Hibachi in Japan, I mean, Business is old, but Japan, I got some. It's like kind of new.
How when you shot that one?
I shot that like 7 months ago now. But I just got back into the swing of doing music. Like, I've been had the cloud. I've been doing this. I've been going up, been going viral, but I be having real life shit going on. You know what I'm saying? So it stopped me from progressing the way I want to, that I need to, for real. I really be holding myself back for real, you know?
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel you on that, brother. It be life.
It's life.
It's life, bro.
Yeah, I got mad kids now.
Yeah.
I done caught mad charges now. All time. It's just a lot of shit going on, like.
But that's one thing people don't want to talk about, but they need to talk about what the damn charges. Yeah. But just imagine how much money you'll save. How well your life would be if you didn't have charges and shit.
Boy, I'm talking about, me and bro was just talking about that shit the other day, like, yeah, but see, I'm gonna tell you some crazy shit though, like, when it come down to that, bro, I feel like a lot of that, bro, you gotta go through.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff you gotta go through, like, it just, it has to, because you would never know what up was if you never been down.
Right.
You would never know what rich was if you never been broke.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? You wouldn't have no idea what the fuck that was. It just balanced, bro. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's why I feel like good and evil is a thing. Because everybody would just be evil if we didn't know what the fuck being good was. Right. You see what I'm saying? So you gotta go through shit like that. Like, so I mean, I regret it, of course, because, you know, who the fuck wanna get caught doing it, you know what I'm saying? But, you know.
Yeah, I tell people, I regret some of mine, because, like, you know, it be shit you did 20 years ago, still paying for it.
Yeah, like, I'm still going through by some shit I did when I was 18 and shit, like
that shit crazy. You're like, but I ain't got that same, I ain't the same person no more. I was a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't care, man. That's wild, brother. That's wild. So, man, far as with, like, what are your plans far as, like, you finna be traveling with something in the music and get back on some stuff like that?
Yeah, like, the main thing I want to do is, like, get my name other places, like, manually. But then I realized, too, the other day, me and bro be talking a lot, and like I say, the internet is a motherfucker right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, since the pandemic, I feel like the internet has been very lucrative to a lot of situations, like, for real. Like, it's to the point where I could be on my phone and, like, you damn near don't even gotta go do the legwork no more. Like, when I was first doing it, like, 3-4 years ago, I had a song called Hibachi. Shit went platinum in the streets. Like, everybody knew about it. Like, I had the eye patch going on. I had a lot of shit going on. But that was the legwork. Like, I was going everywhere, doing it, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to this radio station, going to that radio station, doing this shit. Now it's like, bro, you can really just put that shit on the phone, bro, and work the internet, work your phone, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm trying to get back to that legwork date, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get back into that, like, going places, putting the time in, effort in, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm working on now.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. To get that marketing plan right.
Yeah, for sure. That's the main thing, the promoting and the marketing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Okay. Cool. The outfit, brother. All right.
This is my outfit. Oh, this is my partner, man. Cinco, man. Marquis Sumner. Misunderstood joint. Man, let me tell you so y'all can see that.
There, man.
Yeah, bro, fly. Like, he got this shit going on right now. I got the hat, everything. Like, So y'all follow my boy, man, Marquise something, man. You know what I'm saying? Qui5. Make sure you do that. Misunderstood.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, bro got it going on. Like, he hard. He from North Augusta, too.
Oh, North Augusta?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I played AAU with him back in the day. I ain't seen bro in like 15 years type shit.
Damn.
And bro, we got on the internet motherfucker. Linked back up with him on the internet, on the humbug, you know what I'm saying? Me and bro been chatting and whatever. He dropped a little shit, so I've been supporting bro shit.
Man, that's what's up, bro. That's what's up. Dope shit. I like that, man. I like to see how everybody cross-promoting each other's brands and, you know, cause, yeah, that's what's up, bro.
Hell yeah, because I got a lot of ideas. Like, that's one of the next things I'm trying to do, too, get into the fashion. I'm a fly nigga, like, I be fashion, you know what I'm saying?
You trying to have a clothing line?
Yeah, but everybody doing it, so it's like, it make me not want to do it. My brother got a clothing line, Carbell Clothing. I be wearing his shit too. Like, anybody got something going on. But that's my thing. I want to get into, my manager, she got something going on too. But I ain't never get into, her son do clothes too though. But I never got into that yet. Right. But I will. I'm going to. Right. But with myself, I got 100 flaws. Like, that's for my little brother that died, little Blizzy. Like, that's his thing. So I'm going to push that and keep that going for bro. You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to figure out a way, like, niggas not doing it right now. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not going to lie, I give black people their credit right now. They being very creative right now.
Yeah.
The world is being very creative right now. Everybody's thinking of a way to get it going right now.
Because, you know, and it's sad that the pandemic had to make everybody to do it.
For sure.
But it happened.
It put people in survival mode. Like, motherfuckers, like, for real, the pandemic was good for me.
But you know the crazy thing about it, though? Like, one thing that I learned about the pandemic, and the scary thing I learned about the pandemic, what if the thing be in reverse where you don't have internet for that long period of time?
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? So, like, just imagine the whole year without the internet.
I love the internet. I ain't gonna lie, I love my phone. I'm one of them niggas, though.
You never know.
I'm honest, though. I'm one of them niggas, like, I work the phone.
I'm a hustler, bro. Like,
I work the phone. Like, I need my phone, bro.
Like, I survive without the internet.
Bro, I'm not, when I swear to God, when I wake up, bro, first thing before I even wipe my eyes, anything, I roll over, reach for the phone. Real shit. I look at the phone, see what I miss.
Just imagine you waking up for a year and just nothing.
Nothing, like, don't.
Unless the only time you get information is somebody calling you or
I'll
texting
be blue.
you.
I'll be like, what the fuck going on? No, bro.
Now, it go back to the old way where they just call and text.
Nah, hell
You think you had that many calls or text messages?
I have more. Because the internet make them not want to call me. Because, like right now, if I see little bro, I'm not going to call this nigga. I look on his story. I see this nigga in fucking Atlanta. You feel me? But normally, I'll call you and text you. Feel me? I'm not going to call him now because I see he in the A. I'm like, woo, feel me? So
they're going to call you now because they don't know what
you're
doing.
Yeah, because bitch, where you at? What you got going on? You feel me? What's to you? You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
You know, like that.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right, my man. So before we slide off on NewbieVet, man, how can they get in contact with you, man?
You can get on me Instagram, 100 Flaws. Facebook, Wapi Muchacho. TikTok, Heartbreak Kiddo. And I'm even on Snapchat. I post my music on Snapchat too. Wapi Muchacho. You know what I'm saying? And then I got on YouTube, Dank Luciano. So you really can follow me anywhere, find me anywhere, and I got content everywhere. Like, I post on all social platforms for sure, every time. And on September 13th, man, make sure y'all go get my shit. EP 448, 7 tracks of that. Yeah, don't play with me. Seriously.
So any love you want to give out?
Yeah, for sure. First of all, shout out to my manager, Miss Antoinette. Shout out to my mentor, Billy Blaze. Shout out to my fucking aggravating ass mother for, creating me also. And shout out to my city, man, Aiken, South Carolina, man, because that's where a lot of my love come from. That's really where, like, a lot of my motivation come from, too, because if my city wasn't so bogus, I wouldn't really have no motivation to get about that bitch, too. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So, for sure, like, just shout out to everybody that's fucking with me, like, my whole situation, like, and definitely my people, for sure. Anybody, I don't really got to say everybody because there's a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, for everybody, but, walk.